Federica, are most of us deficient in protein?
Not most of us, but some groups are at risk.
Stuart, can protein help keep you healthy as you age?
Yes.
Federica, could some people benefit from protein supplements?
Yes, but quality is important.
And back to Stuart. Does it matter when you eat protein?
Maybe.
And finally, Stuart, you've been researching protein for decades. Is there anything that you've changed your mind on as new data has emerged?
There's lots of things I've changed my mind on, but I think the big one is that plant-derived or plant-based protein is not inferior to animal-based protein in terms of supporting health and definitely muscles.
I think all of those quick-fire answers are super interesting. And that's partly because I know that we get an enormous number of questions about protein from our listeners.
Yeah.
And I think that's partly because there's an enormous amount of conflicting advice online.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also partly because big food companies have started to plaster their products with labels saying high in protein. And as a result, lots of people are saying, well, so I guess I'm deficient in protein. Am I getting enough? So I'm incredibly excited to have both of you on here to hopefully clear up a lot of questions. Stuart, you are one of the world's leading researchers on protein with hundreds of peer-reviewed papers on the subject. And Federica, you've been leading Zoe's own position on protein, which I know incorporates a lot of Stuart's research in order to provide personalized protein guidance to Zoe members. So I can't think of two better people to hopefully clear up some of this confusion. But before we talk about exactly how much, Stuart, could you actually help to explain why protein matters at all?
Yeah,